is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold, we're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars. I know that we will see December. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. I don't do this often, you caught me off guard. All of my friends said you moved out west. You tell me stories underneath sunsets. Could it be more than just one night? Kissing the cab ride, head turning left, right. Get a ticket for two to wherever you choose. Drinking some red out of the blue. You say my name with your accent, makes me remember how much I missed you. Hope you're planning to stay for a million days. You'll be my summer in December. Hey boy, trust my intuitions always. I'm not superstitious, I got lucky. Stole your heart and it was mine for the taking.
Yo guys, what's up? Welcome along to another live stream here on the Chill Out Flight channel. I am back from my my jollies across in Mallorca, and we're back in the sim to have a little trip Somewhere we've not been on the stream before. I don't think we're going across to the Canary Islands tonight from Fuerteventura across to Tenerife South in the lovely retro looking Iberia A320 by FENIX. Should be a cool flight. It's not a very long flight. Tonight it's only 100 and how many miles we got? 145 miles. So it's a quick up, a quick down, because unfortunately I've got to go to work again tonight. No rest for the wicked. I'm back home and straight back to work again as well. But about time we got a flight going again. I trust you guys are all well after that couple of weeks I've had off as well. Was quite good fun doing those IRL live streams from Mallorca as well, which is quite cool. But yeah, here we are back in the FENIX, back in Tenerife. Sorry, back in Fuerteventura, somewhere we haven't been before. I'll pop you in the full screen. We can see the scenery that I've found from that was on ORBX for Fuerteventura, and we've also got scenery for Tenerife when we get there as well. But look at that, how cool does that look? Lovely evening. Some dodgy parking, I think. Is that a bit of dodgy parking down there? That's how the plane spawned on stand. Yeah, a little bit of dodgy parking, but yeah, look at right on the coast down in Fuerteventura. And if we look at the charts for the way in, it's not very long. That is the this is the departure out we're going to be doing down towards Lopo, and then that's the arrival. It's a Lopo departure and a Lopo arrival as well. So that's, in theory, our departure is also the arrival. If we have a look, if we go and overlay that a second, so you can see out departure and then the arrival is straight back in. The Lopo 4 Quebec departure and the Lopo 1 Golf arrival. So yeah, it should be quite interesting. We haven't been here before on the stream, so we'll go and crack on. We'll get in the airplane and we'll go and see what we need to do fuel wise and stuff like that as well. Should be kind of set. What's happened here? Why is the FENIX not doing what it should? How weird. Right, what I'll do is I'm going to quickly close the FENIX app and we'll restart again. I'm going to go and grab FENIX. Not sure why that is misbehaving, but it is. That is all there. Yeah, we have no EFIS. And also drop frame. Why are we getting skip frames as well? Yo, Gally buddy, welcome along, mate. Hope you are doing well. Why have we got an issue with what is going on here? We have no EFIS display. Why is that? We have none of that. The batteries are on, are they? Batteries are on. External power's on as well. So why, and the APU is available. Why have we not got any screens? I may just restart that. It's a good start to the stream. We will quickly restart that and then hopefully that will sort itself out. How's it going, Gally? Oh, there we are. Let's try again. Right, let's try again. FENIX simulations, we've got the app up. There's the jet bridge. Let's snip up this way again. External power can come on. Batteries 1, battery 2. There should be batteries first, but we'll try that way. And we'll start the APU as well. Ah, there we go. There's a screen from life this time. MCDU's also working as well. Perfect. Perfect. There we are. And there's the EFIS is up as well. Perfect. Good stuff. So yeah, not a long flight tonight because, like I said, I've got to go back to work, which is very annoying. So I thought we'd go have a trip from, like I said, Fuerteventura across to Tenerife. Should be quite good fun. Awesome scenery here from ORBX in Fuerteventura, and also scenery down in down in Tenerife to somewhere across here. So it should be a quick up and down flight this afternoon or this evening. Old school galley, yeah. I thought if you were going to nip in, I best get an old school Iberia livery for you. I was hoping there was going to be a Binter Canarius one, but I didn't find one in time. I'm sure there'll be one on flightsim.to because some quite cool ones for the fly-by-wire. Oops, get rid of that. But yeah. IRSs are aligning. Let's go and get the fly pad open and we'll import the flight plan. Clear that. Now, I believe that when I was away, there was an air rack update, which I haven't done. 10th of August, we're well behind. It's now the 20, whatever it is, 21st. They got the Dash 8 bin, yeah. They do have, is it a, they got A2, have they got an A220 bench as well, haven't they? I believe. They've also got A320s, I know that. I've seen a couple of those as well. Right, let's get rid of that. Let's go and have a look in here and we'll get a bit of this done. We'll go and have a look at the flight plan as well. Let's go and grab that. That would be useful. We'll go and import that when those IRSs are aligning. How long are they going to take? They're going to take 7 minutes as well. Cool, there we are. So from Fuerteventura to Tenerife, that is good stuff. Ground services, what do we need? Anything on here? Jetways over here, we've got the GPU, we've got the doors open. That is good mass and balance. Let's have a look at the fuel. Right, flight plan. Flight plan for this evening. Flight level 250 for the cruise. It's a very, very short trip. It's about 40 minutes flying time. And we need fuel-wise 5.1 tons roughly. 5.1 tons is available there as well. And we have 115 passengers. So let's get the aircraft loaded. Let's go and do that in fast time. While we head down here. And we'll do the init request. We've got ATR, 72, 600, 72, 500. I'm pretty sure they used to have some 320s as well. I could be wrong, obviously, if you worked that out. Could have swore I've seen them. They're flown from. There's a guy on. There's a guy on YouTube I watched from Flight Radar. I'm sure he's flown the. Yeah, Binter have got A220. Look. Oh no. Binter Aviation. Oh well. Could have sworn he had the at least from Air Nostrum. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Must be something else. I don't think that the look's got the same livery as Binter that has the A220 as well. There's another one. I'm sure they flew from Tenerife up to where'd they go to? Amsterdam, somewhere up that way, I think. We have a cost index 19. 250 for the cruise. They did. I'm sure they had that. Anyway, I must have been thinking of something else. We want top of cruise, climb, winds, top of descent, top of cruise. There it is. Minus 22. That can go in there, and we'll go and grab the wind. There's winds, that's all in. It's done, that's on there, which is good. Flight plan. So from Fuerteventura, what we're going to do, there's no ATC down here at the moment. We're going to go off runway 01. Runway 01. And it's the LORPA for Quebec departure. Like I said, very short flight, so the departure is also the same as the arrival. It's quite interesting. So it's Lopa for Quebec, and it's then arrival into Tenerife on to runway 07 to Lopa 1 Golf. Lopa 1 Golf, there it was. And any vias, let's have a quick look. Where we're going to go via? Tenerife South 1 and Tenerife South 2. We're going in via Conda, and then let's have a quick look. So there's the arrival down from Lanzarote. There's Lopa 1 Golf. So we're coming across here. Bulgaria? I don't know. There's one of them that looks very similar. Might be Air Baltic. Could even be that one, because they're blue and green, aren't they? Marin. There's Tez. That is the initial approach fix is there. So I'm going to put no via in for now. What is this thing doing there? Didn't say that. And we're going to have a quick gander, see what that looks like on the ND. See if that makes a bit of sense. Plan. There's that departure. It shows, like I said on the chart, up this way, Adovo. Then we've got a 12-mile arc down to Betan, then Lopo, which should be intercept the radial down to Betan. There it is, Betan, then out to Lopo, which is fine. Must be above 5,000 feet at Betan. Let's have a quick look at this arrival in. Yeah, that's going out that way. 07. In round, centre fix, and in that'll work out nicely. Cool, so that'll do. Let's have a quick look at our boarding and the fuel wise. Have a quick look how we're doing. 96 boarded. We've got all the fuel on now. So it's 5.1. We're going to do a bit of that in the inits. But that must have been air Baltic. Yeah, I must have been thinking of. So 5.1 tons. Where is our alternate? Alternate's going to be. Alternate's going to be La Palma, which is 1.5 tons. Go in there. And we're looking at a zero fuel weight of. Our estimate zero fuel weight's going to be 54.8. 54.8. And it's going to give us a CG roughly of 28.6. That can go in there. Perfect, right, so that's that done. IRSs, they are now aligned. We need to go ahead and do the performance. QNH down here in Gran Canaria. Let's have a quick in there. Fuerteventura. What is the QNH 1013? That's the Meta Cav. Okay, 30 degrees. Wind 050 at 11 knots, and the arrival is Cav. Okay, what's the wind down there? It's normally breezy. Oh, 4 knots. 160 at 4. Alternate's going to be Cavalcade 28 degrees, 020 at 24 knots. So yeah, Tenerife South is looking rather good to get into this evening. Constraints, we can get that on. The initial departure is going to be, what is this going to be? Climb out. Initial clearance is 4,000 feet, so not below 5,000, not below 7,000. So we'll skip the 4,000 and we're going back in. Let's go back in our cruiser 250. I did. It was yeah, it was rather quite cool. Like I mean, I sat and watched the match. Where's it gone? Live plane spot. Man City depart Newcastle. To be fair, I thought Newcastle had that game wrapped up when they went 3-1 up, and then literally 3 minutes later it was 3-3. But I'm quite happy I take a point off Man City. It was pretty good. What else need to do? Get rid of that. We'll close the flight deck door. We'll reset the rudder trim. There's 2 UAEs. Is there? What are they doing there? I know there's a... obviously the Emirates flight goes out tonight, doesn't it? Departures they got going out tonight then? Yeah, they got a 777 going out to Dubai. Right, good stuff anyway. Let's have a look what else we're doing. 2507 got the straight on QNH 1013. That is all good. That's all good. That's good. I think we're probably good to get going. Seatbelt signs on. We'll have the no smoke sign on as well. That should be on. We'll have that on. That's to auto. Beacon can be on. We'll get some fuel pumps. Top stuff. Right, let's have a quick look. So we want the taxi stuff for here. Runway 01, there we are. So we're gonna, if we push back Tango 3 all the way down Tango to Tango, is that Echo 9? We take Echo 9, and that'll get us ready to go. Plan that. Yeah, it was a good game, Gally. I was, like I said, I thought Newcastle had that wrapped up at 3-1, but obviously not. Yo, James, buddy, welcome, mate. How we doing? Well, let's just have one there, and then back to, I reckon, somewhere about there. And we can, let's get the sim volume up a little bit. There we are. Cockpit to ground. Cool. I think that is all looking pretty good. Yeah, lovely stuff. So we've done all of that. Do we have was there a checklist on here or not? We need to run the performance, and then after that we're good to get going. We'll sync the final load sheet. It is runway 01. Optimal flaps, config 1+F. If we want to do sync the live weather, and we'll calculate. So we've got 126, 135, 135, flex to 68.
Parking brakes are set. You may lift. Parking brakes set. Lifting the aircraft.
Flap 1, and that was down. I think that wasn't down. I think it was down 0.0, yeah. So not even worth putting that in. And we have what we got: 26, 35, 35. There we are. Transition level out of here is 6,000 feet, which is fine. And in the rad nav, we both should tune up. Let's have a quick look. We need to tune up anything. That's the Fuerteventura. That's 14.1. So we're going to pop that in. Decimal 1. It's already got that tuned in, so that's fine. We don't need any of that stuff. And I think with that set, we can listen to the tug driver, and we'll release the parking brakes, and we'll get going.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Let's go and get engine number 2 going. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, well, there's a An error if you ever seen one. We had that on APU bleed, wasn't it? On look. Oh, what a rookie error that is. What a rookie error. Oh my god, this is all going wrong tonight, guys. Look at this. Oh, look at that. However, engine 2 is starting. Engine 2 starting. And we are seriously getting our arse scraped off the ground. Yeah, we got... why have we got no power? What the hell happened then? There we are. Right. Hopefully, all of that shit we put in should still be there. Oh, it's not, is it? Oh, what's happened here? No data. Oh my god. What was wrong there? We had everything with... There's nothing different to what we normally do. APU bleed, APU's on. Wow. Look. Oof. Tail striking a half there, Gally. Init request. Right. Do all this again while we're getting pushed back. Cost index was 18. Cruise 250. And it was minus 22. Go and grab the wind. Are we still... I think we still should have a load in there. Right, wind's done. Flight plan. Departure. Runway 01. Lopo 4 Quebec. That's a right mess. That state of that. Wow. That reckons IRS are going to align in 6 minutes, but they're already aligned, surely. That is excessive. Right, parking brake set. Right, anyway, let's do this again, and we'll get going. 07, and it's the Lopo 1 Golf. We'll insert that as well. We've still got the correct amount of fuel in. Let's have a look. Yeah, we won't be able to do this now, will we? It was, what the hell happened there? Anyway. Weight balance, how many passengers this we've got? We've still got more on. 54.8, 28.6. 54.8. There we are. Alternate we say was 1.5 tons. That's that sorted out. That's good. And the performance yet again, which was flap 1, that's all in. Flex of 68. Flex of 68, and it was 125. I believe, wasn't it? 125 and 36, I think. 26, 35, 35. There we go, that's sorted as well. That is done. That is done. 250 set. Performance is done. We will just go and put that to auto. We'll reset the rudder trim yet again. Terrain radar and come on. And let's just do, when that's doing that, let's do a flight control check to make sure everything else is tickety-boo. Because there's something not quite right. Let's just kill that, and we'll kill that as well. Just for now. So up here, APU bleed is on. APU is available. Fuel pumps are all on. that is good. That's on, that's on, that's on. Good stuff. Let's go and try that again. Engine ignition. Yeah, we have some issues somewhere. Not happy because there's no hydraulic power. No hydraulic power somewhere. What is happening up here? So yeah, we have no flight controls. Yeah, no hydraulic. That might start pressurizing something, would it? There we go. So there's hydraulic pressure now in there and there, nothing in the blue. That should pressurize all of that. Right. Just missing the a bit of the blue system for some reason. We should have full elevators, which we do, and we have all the roll spoilers apart from number 3. I'm not sure why we haven't got that available, but we don't. Anyway, let's go and start engine number 2. See if that helps out. There goes N2. Yeah, it's back to normal now. We're missing actually 2 hydraulic systems now. Why is that? Oh, it's all going tits up in it. Hydraulics, what's going on here? Nothing in the blue, nothing in the green. We have full yellow. What is up with that? There's absolutely nothing wrong with any of that. They're all on. See if that helps. There we are, there's a bit of blue. Nothing in the green now. What the actual F? Oh, that's quite interesting. We're going to try and go with a knackered blue hydraulics. See if we can get away with that. As long as that does not does that control any of the flaps, it might do. Also might control the landing gear, will it? Yeah, green, normal brake. We've got accumulating brake pressure there. And we should still be able to retract the gear as well. So we will see what happens there. So that's a good start on engine number 2. Let's go and get number 1 going. Right, anyway, flight control again. And we have all 3 systems, there we are, that's working now. So full up, full down, neutral, full right, full left, neutral and the rudder. If I can move my feet. Rudder is not working. Really? Oh, it is now, there we go. Full left and full right. Cool. Yo, Barry, buddy, well, you're not late. We haven't got going yet. We're just about to just finish off the final checks. There's N2, EGT light up, and N1. Right, there we are. That's all gone. That's all gone like clockwork, hasn't it, for the first stream back? All like clockwork. There we are. Engine number 1 is available as well, so let's go and get rid of that back to norm. And we'll go ahead and arm the spoilers. GPS primary. That's on the flight plan. We'll have that on the there as well. Double check all of that before we get going. Cruising 2.5, optimum's 3.7, recommended max is 3.97, so that's fine. Right then, let's go and see if we have any other issues. If I knock off the happens if we get rid of this now and we turn that off and that off. Does that cause us any issues now? Or are we good? No, we're all good now. All of those are working. That's good. Let's get rid of the APU. APU bleed off. Taxi lights on. That is all good. That's all good. Seatbelt signs are on. Right, we have got our aircraft back into a workable state, which is quite nice. So yeah, not long flight. 197 miles to run. And we'll get ourselves taxied out. Did I push him in the pool? But yes, I did push him in. Of course I did. He was begging for it after the after that live stream, so I chucked him in. We're just a bit dodgy to do a live stream with loads of other people knocking around, to be fair, and other kids and whatever. Didn't quite seem the right thing to do. Right, anyway, let's we'll get ourselves going. I think that'll be the best plan. Sim volume is up. I'm going to turn that Spotify down just a little bit because I think that's a bit loud. Right, so taxi, there it is. Here we are. We'll head down on the Tango all the way down to Echo 9. I think we'll do the job for us tonight. So it's going to be straight down here. We need to make a left at some point. We'll come down here, we'll make a left-hand turn, and that'll take us down nicely down here to where we want to be. But before we go, take a look at that. Rather cool. It does, yes, Barry. I had a quick look at that. Had a quick look again. Flaps and got travelling to 1. That'll do. Auto brake to max. Parking brakes off. Let's go flying. Flight control check is all good, Gaddy. All good. We have a fully serviceable aircraft in some sort of fashion anyway. Yeah, I'm rather jealous now, Barry.
Sexy banana.
Hey.
Very good, very nice.
Very good, very nice.
Hello, Nicki Minaj.
Brilliant. Never gets old, Golly. Never gets old. Takeoff config is normal. Nice. Right, so we take Lima 3 round here. This should take us to where we want to be, I'd have thought. I was sat in that plane on Friday morning when I was flying back home, wishing I could go and have a go in the flight deck. Ah, what the fudge? I get off. Yeah, when I got on it and they had the flight deck door open, it looked exactly like it does in the sim. I was thinking, I know which buttons to press. Let me go and have a quick little, let me have a go of it, but they wouldn't. Yeah, Barry, please do, buddy. That'd be great. Yeah. Yeah, each time, so you could get in the flight deck when we landed. But each time I tried, there was always someone else that beat me to it when I was waiting in the queue to get to the front. Always someone else to... I tried both times, Barry. Tried both times. A bit of a pain in the arse, really, because it looked exactly like it does now. and it looked so awesome when I was looking through the door, waiting in the queue to get off. And it was, I just thought, ah, you bastard, let me go in and have a go. We're doing 44 knots, yeah, maybe that's slightly fast. Slightly fast. Let's get back to a more controllable speed, or sensible speed. Right, so what we're going to take the first one. We didn't need to go to the full length, do we? So not this next left. We're going to take the 1, 2. That we want the second left, which is not this one. This one should be no entry, and then the next one after is the one we want. Yeah, Barry, it was the same for me coming back, to be fair. Echo 9 is what we want. We were up at 3 o'clock Spanish time, picked up at 4 o'clock, at the airport at 5 o'clock. I mean, to be fair, I noticed when you go into Spain now, obviously not to bring it into a Brexit fucking thingy bob, passport control now when you get there is a right faff. Absolute right faff. That's on. It took us, I think it took us, by the time they did all of the passport checks when we got into Palma, we must have been stood there, me, my wife and 2 kids, we must have been stood there 20 minutes while they scanned the passport, pressed something on a computer, looked at you, scanned the passport again, pressed a few more buttons, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it was a right faff. Nothing coming that way. Let's go and get lined up. Nothing coming that way that we can see. I think we're good to go. The price of duty free, what for, Barry? What is it you're after? I mean, I just looked at. I don't drink, but I did bring back cigarettes because I do smoke. I mean, to be fair, depending on what you smoke, the price of fags were only like the equivalent of £4. Right, anyway, let's get lined up. Oh, look how cool does that look. Right, anyway, let's have a quick look. We'll stop there. So we got 126 blue, 135 magenta, climb nav, a 1 FD2, 250 blue, QNH 1013. We have auto brake max signs on, cabins ready, spoilers are armed, flaps are at config 1+F, QNH 1013, and that is all good. No, I don't drink, Barry. The whole time I was there, I had those. Well, I don't drink over here. I had those 8 bottles of Corona that I posted in the Discord, and then I had 1 more bottle. So I had 9 drinks in the whole 2 weeks I was away. Yo, Priv. How's it going, buddy? Welcome along. Anyway, we're good to go. No ATC, no one flying around here. Should we head off to, let's head off to Tenerife. I'll stop that. Let's whack up the sim volume because these engines sound so cool. That is up. I did, Barry. I've got a picture. I'll show you once we get up in the air. I think I have anyway. I'll show you what it was. Anyway, let's get 50% N1. Get those engines stabilised. There it is. Spooling up nicely. 50%. There is Manflex 68 SRS runway. Auto thrust is armed in blue. And there is those noise of those engines. Sounds so cool. There's 100 knots. V1, and before we even get to the zebras, there's rotate up into the wind. Jesus Christ. There you are, it's positive climbing keys going up. Let's thrust, climb, nav, and we'll fly a bit of this before I put the autopilot in, if I remember what we're doing. Jesus, there's some wind. 28 knots already. Bloody hell. There we are, perfect. There's the S-speed, flaps are retracted. Let's get the autopilot in. Look at that. How cool does that look? Jeez. That is rather cool. I think that was something like my view coming back home, wasn't it? There, it was right over the wing. So cool. Just nip back here a second. Flaps are retracted. Let's get rid of the ground spoilers. Keep that on. We don't need the... Certainly that can come off. That can come off. We'll go and release the cabin crew. And we'll just... get ourselves, we'll make that left-hand turn. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's better. Left-hand turn in a sec. Rather cool. Streamlabs keeps popping up saying I've got skipped frames. Does that anyone having issues with watching on YouTube or Twitch where the frames are actually dropping, or is it just Streamlabs having a bit of a issue with itself? Pretty cool. Right, let's bring it back here a second. We'll go and pull standard. Once, twice, and standard is set on there as well. So not a long flight. It won't be long before we set up for the arrival, to be honest with you. Just get rid of that. There's that departure we're flying, and the arrival is going to be the Lopo 4. Sorry, the Lopo 1 Golf. Which brings us in, we're coming out here down towards Besan and then out to Lopo, there it is. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's reckons I've had, that's what it says, 31% over the last 2 minutes. I don't think that's true. Because both YouTube and Twitch, if I'm doing that across, both YouTube and Twitch are saying the stream's healthy, so no idea. No idea. Let's whiz that out a little bit. Let's have a look, see where it's got top of descent. That's where we're going to level off. There's our level off. There's our top of descent. Just here. Landing lights can go off. Seatbelt sign can go off. A little bit of lag, frame drop when I'm moving the camera around. Yeah, that's also on my end as well, Gally, for some reason tonight. It's normally smooth, but tonight it's a bit laggy. Yeah, it's just it's saying that I'm skipping frames, but I don't know what it's on about. Anyway. As long as it's not completely stuttering when I'm doing nothing, then we're fine. Right, so the arrival. Like I said, let's have a quick look. We haven't got the, let's get the runway chart up as well, 07. ILS Zulu 07, let's get that in. So yeah, we're going to come in this way. Over the, ITS over the Tenerife South. VOR is the initial approach fix. VOR flight level 70, which is here. And then down to 4,700, and then we can step down after that. Platform altitude's 2,100 feet. 2,100 feet, and if we're going from... Look here. Glides at 5 miles just there. 0.7 miles from TFS, or 5 miles from the ILS. So there's the VOR right at the end. So it's 5 miles out from the runway, right on the edge. Just there. Cool. Think we know what we're doing. So we'll come down over the lower part of Fuerteventura, out over the sea. We'll skirt across Gran Canaria, the south of Gran Canaria, and then up over the sea again and into Tenerife. Let's have a look out the window again. That one, perhaps. So cool. I have missed flight sim these last 2 weeks. It has been much of I've enjoyed my holidays. It's been so cool. Look at that, there we are. And there is Gran Canaria in the distance. You can see the top of, is it Mount Tidy? Is it Mount Tidy? It's called, or Tidy, or something like that. Somewhere in the middle here. Round this way. Looks exactly like my EasyJet flight back home. They were absolutely minging windows, I tell you. They hadn't been touched for weeks. I mean, what was I going to show you? I've forgotten. Where's it gone? Where's YouTube gone? Not that one. Where's it gone? Just mute that a sec. Yeah, I mean, if we look further back, I mean, look at the state of these windows. They were filthy. Absolutely filthy. I tried to wipe them. I mean, that's ice, but this is not ice. That's not ice. This was dirt. But yeah, the approach into Newcastle, look at that, up the northeast coast, was rather special. See all that dirt? That's all on the inside crap. Pretty cool approach in. The bit with the harbour and the mount, look at that, that is... There's a DFDS ferry that's heading off to Amsterdam, I think. That is the North Shields ferry terminal, I believe. It was a little bit bumpy on this bit, hence the rocking of the camera. But yeah, it was. Then you know when we fly in, we make that massive left-hand turn to join the ILS, just somewhere around here. And then obviously there's your flaps to full, and in we go. Was a butter landing. spoilers, reverse green, and decel. Pretty cool. Oh, look at that. There we are. 994 St. Mary's. It did, Barry. Yes. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, there's our cruise. Cruise 250. So we haven't got far before we start that descent down. There's no restrictions in. Let's have a look. So we've got the final fix at 2,500 feet. And what does it want as it this final fix? I'm not entirely sure. What we got here? Tenerife South runway. Is this the right runway? 07. Should be. 07. Just gonna quickly have another look at this because something doesn't. It just doesn't feel right, if you know what I mean. There's something not quite. So it's got us here 2,500 feet. We're going to come out this way and make a right hand turn, then back this way and in. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. It's not what the charts are showing. Was there another arrival bit? 07 Yankee, is that what we got perhaps? No. That looks a little bit more like what we're doing. The NDB. Doesn't it? That looks more like an NDB approach and not the... That's got ILS Yankee 07 we got in there. ILS Yankee. What is up with that? I wonder if we can choose. Yeah, why have we got ILS Yankee? Arrival ILS Zulu 07. Should put that in. Make much difference? Not really. We're going to come in from over here. A little bit better. We'll leave that alone for now. Top of descent is in just over 30 miles. Looking at this, have a quick look. Progress. Performance. Yeah, top of descent 36. 36 miles. Let's go and pop in some arrival crap. My flight. Let's have that back on. Arrivals. We've got QNH 1016. Temperature at the minute is a rather toasty 27 degrees. And the wind is 164 knots. Barrel ref, we need, let's have a quick gander on there. This is, we want the Zulu, don't we? That's it. Let's have a quick look. Right, so here we go. Cat C is 4352. Misapproach and localize a glide slope out. Minimum climb, we can do that 2.5% or 3%, so we can have 459, I think, for hours. We need to be up and away because that terrain around, that can go in there. Landing flaps full. There we go. Good stuff. Here comes Gran Canaria. So, as I mentioned, Barry, if you were, I was going to show you something on here now, if I can find it quickly, before we start that descent. put that into so we can see. There we are. Perfect. Where's it at? Where's it at? Aha, there it is. So Barry, the bar I worked at is changed into an estate agent. There you are. So that's where I used to work, and if we skip along, that used to be that was the house that came with the job from here. Just on the left hand side, if you got that picture there. So that was one of the house I lived in with 4 of the blokes, or 5 blokes that lived there and worked there, and that was our whole balcony. But yeah, it's now an estate agent. It's a bit of a shame. Right, anyway, top of drop, not far. So I reckon we're just going to go and put in 250, see what happens, see where we get to. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was, Gally. Sorry, Barry. Even, yeah. But I did get where is it at? Let's do this top of descent a second, then we'll go and have a quick look at something else in a minute. Right, so to make sure we know what we're doing, we're going to aim to be at 2,500 feet. 2,500 feet for the center fix. So there's top of drop. Right. There it is. Thrust idle, descent, and down we go. We'll keep an eye on that in a sec. Did get quite a few photos of the flight back home though. They're rather cool. What else we got? I did download an app called 4Flight, which you can link up to MSFS, to natural real world flight planning thingy bob. That's gonna be fine. And 2,100 it wants just there, so let's have a 2,100. There we go. Free digs and yeah, exactly, Barry. Free digs and drink. Yeah, so on the way out, I had a A320 on the way out and an A319 coming back. So yeah, a bit of a smaller plane coming back home. Still got 3.7 tons of fuel as well. What size runway have we got to play with tonight? Let's have a look. Let's just go and grab the airport charts. Airport, there it is. Massive, 10,500 meters, feet, or 3,200 meters. Yeah, absolutely huge runway. So we're coming in 07, so we should be able to vacate via Bravo 4 onto Tango. Left turn into the terminal just there. And we're going to put something in here. Let's have a look. So we're going to put in the, let's have a look. GCTS07. 44 miles we have, or we have 62 to fly the full approach. 62, pretty much bang on the profile there. As the green yo-yo recommends that we are bang on that profile, if only about 30 feet. 11 feet high now. 3 feet high. It's keeping us spot on. I'm just going to quickly open up Volanta. And we will also make sure... Oh, why does it want me to log back in again? Is that the right... Oh. Can't remember what my password is. No. Invalid email address or password. Nope. Right, we'll have to try and find out what my password is for Volanta. I have no idea what it is. We will, however, get the replay tool started, so we will get a replay at night, hopefully. There's our destination. We're going to fly out over the sea, then the runway should be on this left-hand side of the island, just there. Have that there. What is my Volanta password? Could be that. Yes, there we are. We're in. We are in. Start a flight. There we are. I just want to get some lights on. Give it a bit of drag. We'll have the seatbelt signs on as well. And we're going to do that. QNH 1013, 1014 also. 2,100 set, still on the profile, 13,000 feet. We'll have auto brake medium. Actually, auto brake low, so we can have that on, that'll be fine. 34 minutes from pushback so far. Set that right, there we go. Get rid of that. Look how good does that look. Do 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 do. Get rid of that. They're right in between Gran Canaria and Tenerife. Oh. There, Gran Canaria. There we are, right in the middle, and there, Tenerife. And I'm guessing that is that La Gomera, or perhaps, or something after that. Yeah, La Gomera. And there is La Palma that had that volcano, didn't it, a couple of months back. They do, Barry, you're right. They do. So I think Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday, Sim Update 10's out, I believe. Which should give us the weather radar for third-party add-ons, like the fly-by-wire and the Phoenix. We should be able to get the weather radar if they're releasing that. From what I've read, they should be releasing the API, shouldn't they, for developers to put in or to use the weather radar in their third-party add-ons, which would be quite cool. $9,300, which we come back to 250 knots, which we are nicely. What we're going to do is let's go and pull 250. So let's set 240. And we'll go here. Performance will activate the approach phase. There it is. Yeah, Barry, exactly. Another massive update. Pretty sure when I was reading some bits and bobs the other day, that I'm sure it said it was Tuesday is the release date for it. So airport is just down here. We're going to go past it and back around again. Be coming up on our left-hand side. Let me get rid of that a sec. Can we see it? There it is. There is the airport just here. What we didn't do, we will just quickly, however, just go pop in and do that very, very quickly. So we are CGTS 07. And just very, very quickly, the extended center line, just so we don't muck up any of this. 07, it's 253. There we go. Yeah, same controls as me. I mean, I do like, I mean, I've had no different ones. I do like the ones I've got, to be honest. I wonder if we now decide not to bother flying that. Pull the heading. And we're going to go off this way. Lose the height. We'll skip all of that bit. We might just be able to fly this in ourselves without having to fly that whole bit out here, perhaps. We'll try. Let's get the LS up. LS up on that side. It'll make it look like a much nicer arrival if we just can cut ourselves across and then back in. That's what we're going to do, I think. That makes some better plan. But yeah, as long as it's 2,100 feet by... we're doing the Zulu now, aren't we? 2,100 feet is the platform altitude. And we need that just after 10 miles. So this is 10 miles. We'll just turn that... We'll turn base from here. That's what we're going to do. So 2,000 feet to go. There's our level off just here. So what we'll do is I'm going to just bring the speed back a little bit now. We'll come back 220 knots. We're 9.9 miles out. And we'll probably start thinking about turning around. Let's activate lock. And we'll just start thinking about turning around now. 1,000 feet to go. There's a glide slope. Right, let's start heading back around. That should give us a nice intercept somewhere around, if we head towards 340 roughly. That will give us a nice intercept for the localizer. And we can go back to manage speed now, and we'll start slowing right back down to our green dot. Yeah, 340 should intercept. That gives us 14-mile final pretty much. Yeah, our airport is just here. There we are, there's Lockstar. I thought that would be a nice intercept. There it is. 14.8 miles, which is perfect for what we wanted. And you can see what we just done. We just cut in a little bit before that. Nice. Let's go with, so look, 14 miles. We'll take flap 1 at about 12 miles. And then we start slowing down from there. But look at this for an approach. It's looking good. The seatbelts are on. We've got landing lights on. Everything else is good at the minute. There is the, there's runway. That'll be perfect for me to go to work shortly. Right, let's go and activate the approach phase. Or the approach mode in. There's 12 miles. We'll start slowing down now. Let's have flap 1 coming out nicely to slow us down. What kind of wind we got? 12 knots from the left hand side. There you go. Instead of flying like that rival that was in there, that's essentially what we've done. We just made it a nicer approach than what it was going to be. So keep it 180 knots for now. That'll be perfectly fine, and we'll start that slowing down anytime. Missed approach altitude for this when we get ready for it is going to be climb straight ahead to 5,000 feet, right turn, max 220 knots to the VOR at flight level 70 and join Holden. So straight ahead to the VOR and we'll join the Holden. Just here. There you go, glide slope is alive. Let's have AP2 in as well, just in case. Yes, Barry, I am. Yeah, no rest for the wicked. I was at the airport. I got back Friday morning. I was at the airport last night for one job. It's well, a job that was supposed to come in 4:10 Amsterdam flight. Eventually landed and picked up at 7 o'clock, so that was delayed. To have flap 2. There's glide slope start. Right, let's get rid of. Actually, let's start the flight recorder. There we are. Spotify off. Sim volume up. We can get the gear down. And we'll have flap 3. Spoilers. We should have done that really. There we go. What sign's not on? Oh, smoking sign perhaps. There we are. That'll make you happy. And we'll have flap full. There we are. Fully configured. 5.5 miles. Wind is 17 from the left hand side. Let's go on after 2 weeks of not flying, let's see if we can land this. So missed approach altitude was 5,000 feet. 5,000 feet is there. But gears down, signs on, cabins are ready, with spoilers on, flaps are full. Eco memos landing, no blue. And auto brake is low for this one. And as we said, once we land, it's going to be straight down, vacate, pretty much first left onto Bravo 4. Tango, left-handed into the terminal. And then what we'll do is we'll have a look at the replay once we get there.
1,000.
1,000 feet, checked, stable. Probably should be a little bit. Oh, that's a bit loud. That is very loud. Get back in the flight deck. 2 whites, 2 reds. And there's the wind dropping off. Now it's about 7 knot headwind now. Yeah, 07. It's going to be hit 070. Let's get the get us sorted out in a second. 500 feet.
Above.
Wind shifted now, right hand side 4 knots.
Minimum.
Minimums continue. Here we go.
100.
100 feet.
50.
Oh,
40. 30. 20. Retard.
oh, floating, McFloat pot this one.
5.
There we are. There's touchdown. We are. Spoilers reverses green, and we have decel. Sixty knots reverse idle. Auto brakes coming off, and we'll just come down here, and we will vacate this next ride. Left even. There we are, guys. Welcome down for the first time, I think, on the stream into Tenerife South. Oh god, that is a bumpy old bit of scenery. Right, let's just stop there and we'll make sure where we are. We'll get some stuff sorted out. So I'm not sure what that landing rate was. It didn't feel too bad. It might have been crap, but it didn't feel bad. There are, we vacated. Actually, yeah, Bravo 5 left turn. We're going to go for Bravo 4, but with Bravo 5, so we go left here and back up to the terminal. Let's get some lights off. We'll keep that and go off that and go to taxi. We'll fire up the APU and disarm the spoilers. We'll get the flaps going in. Perfect. Right, let's go. And we'll have a look at the the replay once we get parked up on stand as well, because that will give us a little bit of an insight of how well we did. But it was a bit of a float. So hopefully if we head in the right direction, there should be an airport on our left, I would have thought. Should be a little bit further up. Did any of you see what that landing rate was? Was it any good? Let's have a quick look when we're taxiing in. 209, that reckons, I think. It's better than they have been. We're up in the high 300, I think, before I went away. I think it was the high 300s for the landing. Yeah, this is payware scenery from, is it Simwings, I believe? Simwings that are available on ORBX for Tenerife. It was Simwings that we had for Fuerteventura as well. Does look rather good. Let's we'll go somewhere bang smack in the middle. Let's go somewhere. We'll take this next right. We'll head somewhere down this way. Tenerife Sur, there it is. Let's find somewhere that's got a jet bridge. Look at that view in the distance of the terrain and the control tower. How good does that look? Let's go and take, what's this, Golf? What's this? Juliet 3. That'll work. Juliet 3. It's got a jet bridge. Right in front of the Tenerife sign as well, in the middle of the terminal. And we'll leave that there. Parking brake can be set. Right, the APU is available. I'm not going to turn anything off yet because we'll go ahead and do that replay. And we'll have a look at how the landing went. Where is that replay tool? Here it is. If I press stop recording and we go replay, there it is. If I pause the replay a second, we should just be able to skip forward just a smidge. There it is. And if I press this now, we do have